Before every great change in life, there is a change in thought. The mind is the root, and from it every joy, every sorrow, and every victory grows. This book, As a Man Thinketh, is not just something to listen to. It's something to live. These words have guided millions toward clarity, peace, and power of mind. As you listen, let each idea sink in. Reflect on it. Feel it shape the way you see yourself and the world around you. Because the moment you master your thoughts, you master your life. Chapter 1: Thought and Character Forward. This little book you're about to hear is not meant to explain everything about the power of thought. It is not a textbook, nor a long lecture. It is simply a guide, a quiet reminder to help men and women discover a great truth. We are the makers of ourselves. Our lives are shaped by the thoughts we choose and encourage. The mind is a weaver. It creates the inner garment of our character and the outer garment of our circumstances. Many of us have woven in ignorance and pain. But we can begin again. We can weave with understanding, with light, and with peace. Thought and character. There is an old saying, "As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he." These few words carry the secret of life itself. A person becomes what he thinks about. Your character, who you truly are inside, is the sum of all the thoughts you have allowed to grow in your mind. Think of a plant and its seed. The plant cannot exist without the seed. So it is with our actions. Every act springs from the hidden seeds of thought. Even when we act on impulse, the cause lies deeper, in the soil of the mind. Our thoughts blossom into actions, and those actions bear fruit, joy or sorrow. Whatever we plant in our mental garden, we will one day harvest. If our thoughts are good, we will find peace and strength. If they are selfish or dark, we will reap confusion and pain. It is an unchanging law. As the seed, so the harvest. A person is not made by chance nor by the whims of fate, but by the steady shaping power of thought. Every noble and strong character is built by years of right thinking. Every weak or cruel character grows from years of wrong thinking. We each hold a workshop in the mind, and there, every day, we forge the weapons that can destroy us or the tools that can build us a heaven of joy and peace. Right thought lifts a person upward toward calmness, purpose, and wisdom. Wrong thought drags him downward into confusion, selfishness, and suffering. Between these two poles lie all shades of character, and we are their makers. The most beautiful truth about the soul is this: a man is the master of thought, the moulder of character, the maker and shaper of his own condition and destiny. Within you is the power of thought, and with it the key to every situation in life. You hold within yourself the energy to change, to rise, to become what you will. Even in his weakest moments, a person remains his own master, though he may govern himself poorly. When he begins to reflect, to question, to seek truth, he becomes wise, and his thoughts begin to work for him, not against him. No one can find truth for you. You must dig it out from within, as miners search for gold deep in the earth. If you watch your thoughts, control them, and trace how they shape your life, you will see how every effect has its cause, how every joy or sorrow has its root in the mind. Patience, practice, and self-examination, these are the tools of discovery. Every experience, even the smallest, can teach you something about yourself. And when you truly seek to understand, you will find, for the law is sure. He that seeketh, findeth, and to him that knocketh, it shall be opened. Pause. This concludes Chapter 1, Thought and Character. In the next chapter, we explore how our thoughts shape not only who we are, but the very circumstances of our lives, the world around us, our fortunes, our struggles, and our peace. Chapter 2, The Effect of Thought on Circumstances. Every person is where they are because of the thoughts they have lived with, the thoughts that built their character and led their steps. Your life today is not an accident. It is the visible expression of your inner world, the outward picture of your inward state. Just as a plant springs from its seed and cannot grow without it, so every event in your life has grown from a thought seed. That seed may have been pure or impure, wise or foolish, but it was planted by you and it bore its natural fruit. We like to believe that our troubles come from outside, from bad luck, unfair people, or harsh circumstances. But truth says otherwise. Our outer world adjusts itself to fit our inner world. If your thoughts are fearful and angry, life will seem cruel and hostile. If your thoughts are calm and loving, life will return peace and kindness to you. You do not get what you wish for, you get what you think about most. Even when a person suffers greatly, their pain often hides the seed of a hidden fault, a weakness of thought that must be corrected before peace and strength can grow in its place. Pain is not punishment, it is correction. It tells us that something in our thinking is out of harmony with truth. Just as a fever warns the body of illness, so discomfort warns the mind of error. When we change our thinking, we change our world. A noble and godlike character does not appear by chance. It is the result of continuous effort, right thinking, patient self-control, and honest action. The same law that brings suffering when we think wrongly brings joy and success when we think rightly. The difference between a wise person and a foolish one is not in luck or opportunity or background, it is in their thoughts. The wise man thinks strong, clear, and loving thoughts. The foolish man thinks weak, selfish, and confused ones. The results follow as surely as day follows night. We say, that man is lucky. But if we could see the hidden work behind his success, we would see years of right thought, steady purpose, and faith in truth. We say, that man is unfortunate, but often we would find a life filled with resentment, doubt, and fear. And these thoughts shaped the conditions that now surround him. You cannot change the weather, but you can change your thoughts. And when you do, your whole climate shifts. A person who keeps his mind pure cannot remain miserable. He may face challenges, but he meets them with calm strength. He has learned to live in harmony with the laws of life, and life becomes his friend. Circumstances do not make a person, they reveal him. If you take away a rich man's money but not his courage and wisdom, he will soon rise again. But if you give a foolish man wealth without changing his thinking, he will lose it before long. We are always attracted to the conditions that match our thoughts. A peaceful mind finds peaceful places. A restless mind finds conflict. Each of us moves through life like a magnet, drawing to ourselves what we hold within. So, if your world feels dark, do not curse the darkness. Light the lamp within your mind. Clear it of bitterness, envy, fear, and self-pity. Fill it with patience, honesty, gratitude, and love. Then watch how your circumstances begin to change. Your outer life is a mirror. If you polish the inside, the reflection will shine. This concludes Chapter 2, The Effect of Thought on Circumstances. In the next chapter, we'll explore the deep link between mind and body, how thoughts not only shape your life, but also influence your health, strength, and vitality.